Hi, it's Doc again with Fossil Creek Nursery, and today we're in one of our growing greenhouses and have a whole lot of ground cover and perennials here. We're going to talk here about summer fertilization. Of course, summer days are longer, the weather is hotter, and often we get a lot of thunderstorms come through, but watering is an essential thing during the heat. If you were on a big hike, you'd be downing a whole lot of water. Plants are no different. When it's hot and dry and the days are long and they're working hard making food, they're thirsty and they need a good amount of water. But also they need the proper feeding. This time of the year, a lot of top growth is important so that they can produce the food they need to store for the winter. So like a bear hibernating, now's the time they're eating and feeding themselves so that they can make it through the harshness of winter. So we want to up the fertilizer this time of the year to give it more nitrogen, because nitrogen provides top growth. And a 20-20-20, for those of you who like to mix with water, which I like to do for plants, and then hand water in a watering can, you would get the water soluble variety. Mix it according to directions. Guys, read the directions. Twice as much isn't twice as good. You could also feed with pellets, which are slower release. Here is a 12-12-12 with micronutrients. So this one is still very good with a higher nitrogen and produces very good results with vegetables and blooms, also because of those other 12 numbers. This one also has a number of other benefits included that the first one doesn't. We also want to talk about root structure. We push this product a lot because it works and it's quality for starting plants. So anytime you're transplanting or you've planted a new plant in the garden, of course, the earlier in the spring in the season you do it, the longer the growing season and the opportunity to develop roots and good top growth. This one, we want to back off a little bit during the growing season, but new plants still need to produce roots. So we're good with you using this, but maybe every other feeding or every third feeding. Again, read the directions, follow those, and help to produce roots. We'll talk about later in the summer, but mid-August on, we start to use this again a lot more. Days get shorter, and the plants start to work back into the root structure to make that bank account a little bigger so it can survive the winter. So I want to move on to lawn fertilizers, but in order to do that, come with me into the store. We'll head in there now. Here we have a number of lawn fertilizers that work extremely well in the garden. By far our most popular product is this Jordan Greenmaster with a high iron. It is formulated for this region and our tough soils, and even the lawn professionals, the lawn care guys that do maintenance, love this product, and most of them use it. Here's an organic product, Alpha 1, that a lot of people prefer. Fully and certified organic, works wonders in the garden. This is a little higher end. For weed control, even though there are weed and feeds, and Jordan makes one of those, for young kids and pets, it might even be better to consider using corn gluten. This is a product that if you spread it on your lawn like you would fertilizer according to the directions, you're going to find that it will coat underneath the lawn, form a bit of a barrier, and prevent new germination of weeds, and kind of work very well on crabgrass. So there are a number of products that we have for the lawn. As long as you keep up with aeration and off-season power raking, you're in great shape, along with good watering. So if you want any additional tips and more detail, along with many other helpful garden hints, we've got classes coming up, in fact, this Saturday, the 10th. So hopefully we will see you there, and we can interact on a lot of your questions and a whole lot more we can share with you. So hopefully we will see you on Saturday the 10th at 11 a.m. And until then, happy gardening.